Hello everybody and welcome back to another video which we will be talking about 8 different cushion ideas you can use while building your house, your decorations or whatever. And if you do enjoy this video, please do consider subscribing and maybe liking this video because I'm a small content creator and it will help me get my videos out to the algorithm. So with all that said, let's get into the first build. In our first build here, I have gone with a restaurant theme where you can see the cushions being used as a seating area with the stairs and as a tabletop with the fence posts. Before this update, you would probably have something looking like this with the trapdoors, the stupid carpets. But I think this personally looks a lot better, especially with the red on top of the seats here. Let me know what you think and let's hop on to the other build. For our next build here, I've got something more library themed with a bookshelf including a floating book in the middle here. This could be used in a museum style build as well while you're displaying this book, but if you get close, you can actually sit down here and make it look like you're reading the book even though you can't, open it. And unfortunately, you cannot use the enchanter whilst it has a cushion on it. But if you open up here, you can use the enchanter like this. So it might be a good way to hide your enchanter stylish way, if you're willing to sacrifice the levels, of course. Although, if you need a bigger place to sit, you can use these cushions as normal couches in your living rooms or whatever. Where you keep your couches, that's none of my business. But you can have a couch with up to 5 people if you use this design, or maybe you're doing something else with even more cushions on them. But if you wish to go out on a journey and you're in the early stages of the game, you might not have an elytra or enough iron for a railroad, so in that case I present to you Cushion Travel. This cheap, fast, and in my opinion quite stylish if I say so myself, makes you go way faster than any other minecart will, and if you just hold right click for a while, you can travel way further distances than this in practically no time. But maybe you want something more malicious and is interested in pranking someone, then you could replace their carpets with cushions and use leather boots to avoid the powdered snow right here below. Because if you don't, you sink right through into a lava pit. This could be used for like a PvP as well, with like cobwebs or something like that. Or maybe having some creepers below as well. Just whatever. Oh, did you see that particle? Maybe have the lava a little further down than I have. There's also a bit of a secret use, including the cushions and the pressure plates, where you can have 2 different effects depending on how you place them, with that one being straight on top of the pressure plate and this one laying just above it. If you do this version, you will have a slightly longer pressure plate activation and it will eventually pop off into an item. So you will need to redo this every time. For reference, this is how long it is there, and this is also activated. See how long that is. And it activated again. This one, however, you will always be active no matter what, because of the pressure plate being activated by the cushion here. And it will stay active until you break it. Like that. But you could also hide redstone like this. Oops, we'll take that. You can hide redstone like this and no one will ever find out how it's being activated. Do with that as you want to. I'm not a redstone genius. I'd love to find out what people make with this type of information. You can also use these cushions as LED lamps, as you probably have seen on other people's channels. But if you haven't, you can turn this on and it lights up just for a brief moment up here, because I'm using this observers below here. But if I hold this in, you can see those are basically on every single second here. There's probably some way you turn them all on at the same time. I'm just not that smart enough to figure it out, but you probably are, and you could use these by using signs on the side of a block like this, and oh crouching, and you take one of these and quickly replace that like that. And now you have yet another lamp. For our final build of today, we have a wagon filled with wheat or maybe lemons or whatever this yellow you want it to be. You could have these cushions be on different layers with snow beneath it. So maybe you even want red to symbolize apples or maybe strawberries like this, or sweet berries even. This also works. Maybe you want green cushions for melons or lime for, limes. This looks very good, and I am happy to call this a day. If you like these ideas, make sure to use them, and also make sure to subscribe to see other videos. I'll see you next time.